To appreciate the greatness of Islam and the significant role that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, played in transforming humanity, it is important to consider the circumstances in which Islam was revealed to him. The era that directly preceded Islam is known as the era of ignorance. The Arabian Peninsula was plagued with ignorance in every aspect of life. From an educational perspective, most Arabs were illiterate and lacked an educational system that would lead them from their ignorance and allow them to achieve progress. From a social viewpoint, there was absolutely no social justice in Arabia. Social stratification was widespread as the elite of every city or village in Arabia enjoyed privileges that others did not. Slaves, the poor, those who came from lower classes, and women were treated as second-class citizens. There was no welfare system that sponsored the deprived and needy. From an economic perspective, there was no justice at all. The elite dominated the economy and did not equally share the wealth. Usury was widespread. Most people lacked basic necessities, they were also malnourished and lived miserable lives. From a political perspective, various tribes would constantly wage wars against each other, oftentimes over petty issues. From a familial viewpoint, some Arab tribes practiced female infanticide, and so fathers would bury their own daughters alive. Women were mistreated and marginalized, and they were denied their basic rights. Women generally had no say in marriage. During the inception of Islam, there were about 360 idols fixed at the rooftop of the Kaaba. Each tribe or family had their own idols. Families also had idols in their homes to worship. They often would place their idols in front of the house doors, and they would make the entrance door very low so that the person entering would be forced to bow down before the idol. The Arabs also did not believe in resurrection, and instead they believed in various superstitions. In general, Arabs did possess some good qualities such as generosity, bravery, eloquence, and sharp memory, but their negative qualities greatly outweighed their positive ones. During this black era of ignorance, the Almighty Allah sends His beloved messenger Prophet Muhammad to save humanity. Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, in her famous Farak speech, she reminds the Muslims of what a miserable state they were in before Islam, where she says, "You were on the brink of a pit of fire, you were the victims of your enemy, easily overpowered, easily suppressed. You used to drink from the rainwater gathered on roads, and in which animals urinated, you ate animal skins. You were low and despised, and always in fear lest men around should extirpate you, but Allah the Almighty rescued you through my father, Muhammad, peace be upon him." Lady Zahra, peace be upon her, by delivering her sermon, she shed some light on how people were in the era previous to Islam.